I'm on Clacton seafront. If you want classic British seaside resort, this is it. The pier, the sand, the arcades. Even its history is classic British seaside resort. Victorian railway engineers and land developers effectively created the town in the boom time of the 1870s. By 1914, this place was the biggest seaside resort between Southend and Great Yarmouth. People flocked here in their thousands from London's East End and from the then new Essex suburbs, all to enjoy the sand and the sea. And this part of the Essex coastline is still a hugely popular holiday destination. Holland and Sea and Frinton on Sea are very close by. And of course, whilst we all do love to be beside the seaside, we do like the countryside too. And there's some very picturesque countryside very nearby. Probably some of the most famous and definitely some of the prettiest countryside is here at Dedham Vale. This is where John Constable painted some of the most famous paintings in the world, epitomising the English rural scene. It's also where Sir Alfred Munnings painted, and his studio is still here. He's famous for his pictures of horses. And then there was Tom Keating, another famous artist who's actually buried here. But he did a lot of fakes, so let's move on. If you're in the area for a short break or a longer holiday, sooner or later you'll want to find some shops. You know you will. Just a stone's throw from the rural charms of Dedham is the ancient town of Colchester. Founded by the Romans, this town was once their capital of Britain. The town actually became a city in 2012 to mark the Diamond Jubilee of Elizabeth II. There are lots of shops in Colchester, but you'll probably never need to shelter in them. It's one of the driest places in the country. Whilst we're talking about holidays, did you know that not far from here they filmed a very famous TV show about holiday camps? Yes, at Dovercourt they filmed Heidi High, and we all loved Gladys and the Yellowcoats of Maplins, didn't we? Set in the 1950s at the height of the holiday camp boom, it really caught that moment when the post-war British holidaymaker loved knobbly knees contests, endless variety shows and eating in mass catering dining halls. Nowadays, tastes have changed, and when we go away, we rather like to chill just a bit more. Tingdean Saddlebrook Chase is a great place to spend a holiday, but it's not a holiday camp. This is a modern caravan park, and it's absolutely ideally situated to explore all of the Essex coastline and countryside that we've been talking about. You can bring your own caravan here, or you can buy a static caravan on site. In fact, there are 21 new pitches soon to be available, which is an indication of just how sought after this place is. Not that it's about to lose any of its quietness or calm. This is an ideal place for spending time with family and friends, or even just having some you time. We've barely scratched the surface of all of the places you can see and visit in this wonderful stretch of East Anglian coastline and countryside. Meantime, come and take a look around Tingdean Saddlebrook Chase.